So if you have a constant amount added every time, the same amount added every time, this would be called linear, so linear growth. And then exponential growth is it's based on the latest value of the account. As the account grows, you look at how big the account is, and based on that determines the next growth. So it's based on current value at any given time. And C is the only one that does that. So option A, if you add 2% of the initial savings every year, you're going to add the same amount every year because your initial savings is a specific number. So this is linear growth. Option B, it's the same principle, 1.5% of the initial savings. Okay, they throw in $100, but that's always 100. It's the same number. And this 1.5 of the initial savings, is a specific number. 1.5% of that is a specific number. You add 100, and you get a particular number, and it's the same every year. So there's no change in the way it grows every year. It's always the same amount. So we're adding the same amount every time. If you think about a line, the slope is the same everywhere. Okay, I'll look at D. $100 added to the value of the account every year. Well, that's also the same amount every year, so that's linear. In option C, they take 1% of the current value, so whatever the account is at that time, that's what you gain. So you start with some value, and you gain 1% every year, so 1.01. And every year, let's say T is the number of years. So every year it's gaining by 1%, but 1% of what? 1% of the latest amount that it has achieved. And that's the only version that's exponential growth, so the answer is C.